Buenos dias, familia. Welcome back. Today, I want to share an advice that I received from a friend and that I thought really made a big impact on me. And that was during a time of my life where I felt like I was at a crossroad. I wanted to change things in my life. I wanted to advance. I wanted to, really like take a new direction. And what was haunting me during that time was because I had a lot of freedom. I had the freedom to move to a new country, to even apply for new jobs, to pursue new studies if I wanted to, getting certified in something. I had a lot of freedom to take classes and to move around. And that it was a very rare time. And I felt this pressure building up in myself where I was like, wow, I have so many options, so many doors, so much freedom to choose, but I want to make the best choice. And especially now in the new agey kind of spiritual teachings, everybody talks about shifting timelines and shifting to a higher timeline, shifting to the best timeline, being your best authentic self. And it makes me laugh thinking about back then because I felt all this pressure. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How I'm going to choose the best version of myself, the best path that opened the most impactful door of my life, right? Going down that route, the best possible outcome. And my friend, she told me this. She said like, look, Yanni, how about you don't choose the best version and the best path in life and the best life? What about if you just choose your most just like favorite next thing to do in life? What would be the favorite place you want to move right now and spend time physically in, go to a country? What would be your favorite place in the world to go to? What would be your favorite class to take, or your favorite way of maybe educating more yourself or getting certified? And she really said like, what would be the favorite version of your life that you want to live, and even the identity that you have, right? Because when you make these conscious decisions of changing your life, you also think about, okay, what kind of person do I want to become? What kind of life do I want to live? And tying that in a bit with what Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches a lot, it's becoming clear of not only the identity, but also what kind of thoughts will you have in the future as that person that you want to become? What do you want to feel? How should your life feel like? And what are your beliefs in that version of yourself? And it took away all the pressure when I wasn't thinking always about the best, the highest, the highest timeline, the best version. But I really was like, oh my God, yes, I can tune into what is the favorite version I want to be right now in my life, and the favorite path I want to take, and then just make my favorite choices, because I'm so grateful that I'm even in a position where I can do that. There's so many times in my life where I wasn't in the freedom of making my favorite choice, and I had to do what I had to do in that moment just in order to survive, right? And so I also want to share this with you, because if you are ever at a crossroad and maybe you don't have that immense amount of freedom, but in the proximity of what is possible for you, whatever restrictions you may have, maybe you're still tied to a job, you might be tied to your apartment, or you have some responsibilities in your family, right? Maybe your mom, your dad, you're somebody who's there for other people, but in the space of what you're able to do, what would be right now your favorite choice? What would be your favorite outcome? What would be the favorite path to take right now in this present time and space? And that can change again, right? Maybe you make that choice and then in a couple of weeks you feel like there's something else that would be your favorite thing. And I'm not talking about this chasing dopamine or pleasure. I'm really saying what makes you from within happy, what sparks joy, and using that a bit as a compass, and just see when you think of your next step, and if you have multiple options, tune into each option what makes you the most excited? What automatically pulls your your mouth up to, like your lips up to smile? Like what sparks something inside of you? And then going for that choice. And I really hope that this also will alleviate that pressure of being perfect, of chasing the best and trying to become the best, and really living more heart-centered than all the pressure we create in our mind. And if you like my video, please give me a like and comment what would be your next favorite thing to do. Is there something that you are thinking about pursuing right now? I would love to hear about that. And if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe. I would love to have you in my family here, and you're gonna get new videos from me. See you soon.